trees like these are very easy to make using sisal fiber and twisted wire. You can make many different sizes, many different shapes very quickly. The materials you need are a thin wire. In this video, I use a 0.6 millimeter wire that I cut to length and straighten it by heating it over the fire on the kitchen stove. It both anneals it and straightens it. And I use sisal fiber that I make on my own and which you can buy through a link below. The first thing I do is lay out the sisal fiber on my workbench and then fold the wire back over the sisal. Now, normally I can do this much faster, but I've got the camera in my way, so I have this oriented, so it's difficult to work. I will generally make at least 10 of these at a time, and then as you see what I can do when I twist them, it's very fast and easy. You fold the wire over the top, and then what we're going to do is twist the ends to make it solid. This end will go under the clamp on my tree machine. Very easy machine to use, you'll see that. And I have a separate video on how to make it. And then I twist the wire on the other end where I will put a hook on the end of my electric drill to twist the wire. I do this, I don't really have to make this twist, but I do this because it holds that sisal in place. Like I say, I'll make 10 or more of these and that I can put them aside, and with these twists everything's held in place. Then it's just a matter of picking up one of these pre-made armatures and putting it on this machine. The machine is nothing more than a board with a couple clamps. Very easy and fast to use. Once again, I'm working to avoid the camera which is in front of me, so it's a little slow. But take a twist drill with a hook in the end and then slowly twist it. Another thing here is I have this sisal very long. I normally don't use sisal that long. I do that because of the video. Again, I want you to be able to see it. And I keep it rather thick. I don't always have that sisal that thick because spruce trees aren't always that thick. Once it's twisted, pull it out of the machine. Notice how fast and easy that is. So now you have a raw armature that all you have to do is trim. Now, when you trim this, don't throw away any of the trimmings. These trimmings make great microfiber for making other trees, and you can also use them to make reed patches and weeds on your layout. So the trimmings, like I say, are very useful. Now just go ahead and trim, shape the tree as you wish. I'll make different sizes, different shapes. I'll make a first cut as I go, and then after I cut this one, I'll go ahead and I'll spray it. After I spray it, I can see things better, and then I'll go back and trim again. So I trim a couple times to get the shape I want. I'll even trim sometimes after I put the flock on. When you get a tree like this, it definitely looks better than that stuff that you buy. The stuff you buy is all just too compact, and it really doesn't look like a spruce. These you can adjust the way you want. You get the look you want. You can get all different sizes. Sometimes I make a long wire and cut it into short pieces and make short bushes. This is the armature sprayed I just use a primer here. Now it's a matter of applying flock. Spray it with a hairspray of one form or another. I use in this video a spray gel. It's a professional hair gel. It's easy to use. It doesn't spray all over the house, and it doesn't have that horrible smell that you get with the regular hairspray. So spray it thoroughly and add your flock with a strainer. I'm using a fine turf. You can highlight it with a couple different colors. Make a first coat of flock, come back, spray again, add some more, adjust it. And like I say, sometimes I'll make this first cut, and what I see is a lot of straight sisal fibers. Go ahead and trim those sisal fibers off to make the tree the way you want. I put these things aside and let them dry. It's amazing how different they look after they dry. I see things that I didn't see before. And then, of course, I have a hard time seeing anyway. So I put them aside, play with them. I'll put them on a piece of styrofoam and make a stand, and then trim that stand of trees to get the look I want. Here is another look at a stand that I'm working on. These trees are just rough cut. They're put in place on the styrofoam board. And in the background is a Scotch pine I have another video on the Scotch pine. You get a link to that below. But this is a grouping. Notice the different size, different shapes. I don't think they look awful bad. I hope this has helped. Look at the links below. Also, if you have comments or questions, please go ahead and leave them in the comments box. I do hope you will give this a like and give it a subscribe. And once again, if you need sisal fiber, there's a link to get it below. Thank you for watching.